so sorry that the video cut out on Instagram, but it's okay. I'm just gonna break down the steps one more time for you guys so you can watch it again, because Instagram also deleted the video. Love that. Okay, but yeah, so this is salsa on 2. If you have done salsa before, you might have done on 1, but on 2 is a little bit different, just with the timing of the steps that you emphasize, and it's a little bit easier to learn on 1 if you already have on 2 background versus the other way around. So yeah, we would just want to start you off on 2, and that's what you're going to be doing in your audition. So before I get started, just letting you know, I personally didn't start doing any type of Latin dancing until pretty much my freshman year of college, so that was 2 years ago. And I tried out for Baila twice, so my freshman year and my sophomore year. My freshman year I didn't make it, but I literally went to every Baila event, including all the Baila parties, and that's basically how I learned how to dance in terms of salsa and bachata and all the good Latin stuff. So I encourage you, even if you don't make it this year, please, please, please try again, and please, please, please come to our virtual events that we'll be having throughout the semester, Instagram lives, workshops like this, more stuff, just to have fun. So we encourage you just to keep learning and growing, because that's what we're all doing, and my technique is not perfect, so definitely understand that as I am teaching you what I do know today. Yeah. So with on 2, the first thing that I'm going to teach you is just the forward basic. It's just a very simple move that starts you and really is the foundation for every other move after it. So what you do is the counts that I'm going to give you are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that 5 is really emphasized. So on 1, you're going to step forward. So let's not worry about the hands right now. Step forward with your right leg. So it's 1. And if you can see, when I'm stepping forward, 1, this hip that I'm stepping with points down, and the hip that I am not stepping with kind of points upward. And my hips are kind of angled toward the corner of the room, not necessarily directly on. And then one other thing to note is that for basically all Latin dancing, you want to dance on the ball of your feet, not flat-footed like this. The moves are supposed to be executed on the ball of your feet, because it really just makes your weight change better throughout the dancing. Okay, so again, on 1, you're going to step forward with your right leg, with your right hip down and your left hip up. Then on 2, you're going to step forward with your left leg, switching your hips. On 3, you're going to do an in-place step with your right leg, 3, like that. And then on 5, you're going to make it really fluid, 5. So this left leg comes all the way past the right leg and behind it, 5, and then 6, 6, 7, another in-place step with your left leg. Okay, so full on just the legs, it goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And you really want to make that transition from your left leg forward to your left leg back very fluid. You never want to just do discrete steps like this. You want to make everything connected and fluid, going along like that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so for the basic, things to keep in mind. Dancing on the balls of your feet, always. The hip that you're stepping with, angling down, always. And your hips for everything, every step, angling towards the corner of the room. Making it fluid rather than discrete steps. And yeah, okay. And then for your arms, so for salsa, you want to keep a very loose, relaxed shoulders and very loose, relaxed hands. You never want to do fists because this isn't pretty. You want to do just a loose grasp like this, kind of. And you never want to directly move your arms, so I never want to go like this, really, for salsa, because I'm moving my arms and it's going all over the place. Rather, instead, I want to move my shoulders and have my arms move as an extension of my shoulders moving. So I pretty much keep like around a 90-degree angle and go like this from side to side. And then when I'm stepping, you see I'm kind of twisting, so my hips point towards the corner and my arms come out like this in the same direction as the leg I'm stepping with. So together, that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that is a forward basic. So next thing I'm going to teach you is a side basic. So it's the same kind of feet stepping down on the same time. So for onto salsa, your right foot is always going to start on the 1, and your left foot is always going to be placed firmly on the ground on 5. So that's 1 and 5, always to keep in mind, really to just keep in time and just get you back on the right track after every single move. So for a side basic, again, your arms are here around your torso, and you're going to step on 1 with your right leg, 1. On 2, you're going to come out with your left leg, 2. On 3, you're going to step again, really just changing your weight. So I'm like 2, 3, stepping in place with my right while changing my weight distribution. So 1, 2, 3. On 5, I'm going to place this down, putting it together. 5, 6, and then 7. Sorry, I'm running into the wall. No. Again, it's just 5, 6, 7. So again, just a weight change is happening here. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so going a little quicker, it goes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And for the side basic, you kind of want your hips to follow a very narrow, like, infinity sign. So if you're doing your weight changes right, you'll notice that your hips kind of swivel like this throughout the side basic. So that's a good key thing to remember. So again, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And I'm still dancing on the balls of my feet, not flat-footed. Okay, so that's a side basic. Connecting it with a forward basic, this is what it looks like. Forward 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Side 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. The next move that you should know is called a rock step turn. So how that goes, what it looks like is step, step, turn, 5, 6, 7. So again, you're really emphasizing after your turn, 5, 6, 7. So breaking that down, your hands are still here. Always keep your hands here around this unless you're doing any kind of stylistic thing. So breaking that down, I'm gonna step 1 and then pivot 2. On 3, I'm going to start my turn. Like 3, 4 is when you should be doing your turn. So you're spinning on your right leg. 3, 4, 5. Stepping down on 5. Stepping back on 6, just as you would a normal front basic. And then stepping in place, kind of in place / forward with your left leg on 7. All right, and when you're doing the spin, you want to make sure that your left leg needs to come a little bit up off the ground, but you don't want it to be like up or anything like that. You want it to be basically almost glued to the side of your right leg. So that you can be ready on 5 to plant that foot back on the ground. And then 6, 7. All right, so again, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. Again, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Connecting that with a side basic. We'll go side 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Step, step, spin, 5, 6, 7. And on that spin, you can do some stylistic things if you want with your arms. So what that would look like is like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then coming right back here to do whatever you're going to do next. So let's try doing a forward, a side, and a spin. So forward 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Side 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Step, step, turn, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Okay, so the next thing to learn is what's called a Suzy Q. And a Suzy Q takes up 3 counts because it's Suzy Q. And basically what it is like a step, and then as you're stepping over your other leg, you're rotating with your core. So the rotation, the full twist, comes from your core, not from any other part of your body. So what you do is, depending on which way you're going, so let's say we're doing our Suzy Q to the left, I'm going to already have my left foot on the ground, and then on 1, I'm going to step over with my right leg, stepping over my left with my right leg, while at the same time twisting my body with my torso. So it's Su, and then on the Z part, I'm going to twist to the other side, Z, and then it's another Q. So it's a little hard to do slow, but again, it's like Su, Z, Q. So it's like step, step, step. And you're taking small little steps as you're twisting your body. So Su, Z, Q. And while you're doing that, your hands just kind of go in the opposite direction. Su, Z, Q. You know, just keeping them here in your torso, same as always. On the other side, same thing, what that looks like. On 1, stepping over while twisting with my left leg this time. Su, Z, Q. Su, Z, Q. So on the right, Su, Z, Q. On the left, Su, Z, Q. Got it? All right. And then the thing that I'm going to connect it to, that I put together this combo with, is a move called Punta Punta or Punta Talon. So for Punta Punta, what you're going to do is Punta Punta, point, point. And so those movements, again, are stemming from your hips, not from, you never want to just be straight and then just go punta, punta. It's a change with your hips. Punta, 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 punta. And if you want to make it a little bit more masculine, instead of doing punta, punta, you do punta, talon. So with talon, your heel is on the ground and your foot is flexed. So punta, talon, but you're still moving with your hips. So again, punta, 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 talon, punta, talon. Okay? And on the other side, same thing. Punta, punta, or punta, talon. And your hands, again, same thing. Just going in kind of the opposite direction as your twist. And then, lastly, in the combo, what you do after the punta, punta, or punta, talon, is, so it's punta, punta, and then you're just gonna cross, so you're not putting any weight on this left leg, you're just simply pointing your foot on the ground. Cross, cross. So, punta, punta, cross, cross. And then on 8, you're gonna come together, 8. Kind of jump together, back on 8. Your knees are bent, and you're kind of shifting your weight. 8, to get ready for the next step. Same thing on the other side. Punta, punta, cross, cross, down. All right. So together, Suzy Q, punta, punta with the crosses. What that's gonna look like in the sequence is Suzy Q, punta, punta, cross, cross, down. Suzy Q, punta, punta, cross, step, down. Got it? Yeah. And you always, in salsa, you want to keep your body long and tall. Chin high. Salsa is very like up here. Confident with your movement right here. All right, so that is the moves that you need to know for the audition. Just have fun, smile, add some stylistic things. Even if you don't know what you're doing, just add some stylistic things just to make it look fun. And that's what we want to see. We want to see people who are putting in the work to learn some of the technique and who can pick it up, and people also who look like they're having fun in their dancing. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. The combo that I'm about to show you has 4 forward basics, 4 side basics, 1 rock step turn, and then you do that again, 4 forward basics, 4 side basics, 1 rock step turn, 1 forward basic, and then the Suzy Q, punta, punta, cross, cross, down, Suzy Q, punta, punta, cross, step, down sequence. Okay, and then you can repeat it, that same sequence that I just said, as many times as you want. You can add in stylistic things. Yeah.